Many people have asked about other ways that they can incorporate digital storytelling, or simply retelling some occurrences that have happened in read-alouds or stories within your mentor text that you're using in your classroom. So what I'd like to do is show you a way that you could use ActivInspire as maybe a whole group retelling activity, or you could even sign in on the netbooks and allow the students to use different scenes that you've created to tell a story, to gauge their comprehension, or just to allow them to express some creativity in a different way and to learn a new way to create a visual presentation. So I was just going to give you an idea of how to set this up in ActivInspire so that you could think about putting this into your own classroom. I've got a blank template just like I just opened ActivInspire. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to come over to my resource section, and I'm going to look at backgrounds, and let's say that I am going to be living in the forest. It's one of my favorite ones to use. And then maybe I need some characters. We could look and see if Red Riding Hood is even an option already in our resources. And it's showing us some red patterns. There's a squirrel. Oh, we do have a Red Riding Hood of sorts. So if that's one that you wanted to drag in, you could put her in and go ahead and maybe resize her a little bit. And then we could look and see. There's Robin Hood, but we don't need her. Maybe we look for a wolf. Let's see if they have. And again, you'll have to scroll through these because it'll show you all types of options that it has. And I really don't want. There's one where he's just standing. So maybe we make him a little smaller, and we can put him. We could even put him kind of up here because you have an option of transforming, and we can mirror him. Let's see, this way, and then get rid of this extra one so we can put him up here. So we could just set the scene. You could drag characters out and put them all across the bottom so that students have options of what they want to use, or you can put them out to the side in the world so they can drag them on to the screen. To get to your screen recorder, you go to Tools and More Tools, and you have the screen recorder option here. For this, I did the entire screen, the full screen recording, just so I could make sure to show you the browsers. I would recommend using the area screen recorder for the students. When you do that and click area screen recorder, it'll gray out the page, and then you can just draw the box to fit the background section here so that they only record that portion and they don't get all of this extra stuff of whatever you might have open across the top or across the bottom. So now all we would need to do is at the very bottom corner, it dumps onto our recorder here. We press the red button and it'll prompt us to go ahead and save the file first. So you're going to teach the kids how to save, where to save, probably make a folder for the class with all their names in them, and they could just put DS1, DS2 for digital storytelling or whatnot. That's something that you're going to have to think about in your routine of how you're going to teach them how to save or where to save, if you're going to have a class jump drive, all of that good stuff. But once you do that, it'll immediately start recording and flashing blue at the bottom. So then the students are free to go ahead and have them come around. So you can say, Red Riding Hood was walking through the forest when the big bad wolf leapt from the rock and scared her. Once they're done, they hit stop and they immediately have a playback option. So that's what this is right here, this button here, that will play it back and bring it in from Windows Media Player as the video file. So you could have different clips that students create. You could post them on your class website so that they have options to show their work and can take their parents there to visit and see. Or you could create several videos where the students are recording a certain portion of the story and sequence them all together using Movie Maker to have a class set of beginning to end what happened in our story, and so that way each student can focus on a part. So you have lots of different options. You could create several different pages of backgrounds and characters to where you just have a digital storytelling flip chart file the kids can go in and select which page they want to work on and a story to tell. So lots of options here for you with it. A cool way to incorporate it and help familiarize them even more with the ActivInspire that we're already using. And just another way to incorporate those visual presentations for the Common Core standards with sound and recording and ways to animate. So hopefully you'll think about ways that this could work for you in the classroom. And if you have any questions, you can always shoot me an email. You can leave a comment at the bottom if you've used this before and tell us how you did it in the classroom to share. So thanks so much.